Uh-oh. Where's my picture?
It's around here. It's in the last place you look.
There it is. Very good. Come on, Jay, hurry up. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, doing just fine. Oh gosh, it was a long day at work. I work in higher education, so it's we're kind of coming off of everything being super crazy. Now it's just the regular crazy.
I shoveled snow today. That was not fun. I should have done it yesterday, but today there was a layer of ice underneath everything, so I am just beat.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Need to fix my snowblower is what I need to do. Where'd Jay go?
Hey, check. Can you guys hear me?
Hey, Ken, what's up?
Yes.
Hey, what is going on, people?
Not a whole lot just yet.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Jay was trying to connect. I don't know where he went.
We should have some other folks hopping in here.
Yeah, I think Sean's coming. I think Steve will be here.
That'll be great. It's Ken. Ken's here.
Yeah.
Computer Clan.
I was gonna say because Ken said he was gonna try to make it, and I reached out to Perry Fractic because occasionally he'll kick out a video, and he told me I'll keep it under advisement.
Yeah,
which tells me we just didn't have enough Legos. So
he's a busy dude too. I think we tried reaching out to him one time. He said, "I'll tune in, but I can't promise that I can join or anything like that."
Right. Yeah.
I earlier this year when I went to Computer Reset, as part of the trip on the way back, we stopped by David Murray's because I wanted them to autograph my copy of Planet, whatever the heck it is that I'm spacing out on right now, Planet X3. Mm-hmm. And we just hung out in his backyard, and he showed us his new studio, and he was like,
"Oh, nice."
Yeah. So he was showing us the lights that he had bought, and then bought new lights.
Oh, hey, Ron, not to interrupt, but Steve and Jay said that they're waiting to be let in.
I've got Jay in already, so Steve should be hopping on.
Steve.
But if you're ever down there, if you go to Computer Reset, email Dave Murray ahead of time, because it's just he's like, just come on over and I'll show you whatever I'm working on.
Oh, yeah, nice. He's super cash. I was at his place like right before all this COVID stuff happened, so I haven't seen his new studio yet. But he gave me a tour of everything else, which was really nice of him.
There we go.
Hey, Steve.
It's Steve.
Oh my gosh. If Bruce's camera turns on and it's not upside down, I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh.
Hey, that looks good.
Sorry. Oh. Now, my apologies. I will literally be here for a couple of minutes. I'm about to head out for lunch. You? I promised my missus I would go out to lunch with her today, but I thought I would just pop in and say hello.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's very kind of you to stop by. Thank you.
No worries at all.
And we have the disembodied spirit of Ken.
Yes, I'm disembodied today.
Ken just has an original EyeSight camera, so it'll be about 10 minutes before it finally focuses. And
I used that for weeks on MacYak until I finally got a new one. So
nobody notices.
I got my Quick Take 100. I'm very quickly taking a picture and uploading it.
Oh, if you have a capture card, you could just.
In fact, I still have this the EyeSight set up on my other monitor over here. I don't use it anymore, but yeah.
A very, very long time ago, when ZDTV was still a thing, they had like a contest on Screensavers where you could win one of those Connectix webcams, like kind of the very iconic looking ones. Yeah. And it was basically a scavenger hunt on the website to like quickly go, and you had to find the link and stuff. And I actually won one.
Oh, cool.
and I hooked it up at work and had just like a shot it out the window. Like,
was it the grayscale one or the color one?
It was the color one.
Okay,
because it had a little PCI card and everything, and it was pretty neat.
I have the very original one, which is grayscale. I have it downstairs, and I haven't plugged it into anything in years. I don't even know if it still works.
Yeah, those are like capacitor bombs. Apparently, there's like 50 of them in that little sphere.
Are there really?
I have 3 of them. 2 of them with the original box. None of them want to work. So that's
you gonna fix it for me?
Yeah, if I fix my own, maybe. Then we could chat together.
Yeah, I met one of my like best like kind of techie friends because of that webcam. Because he came by, or he was coming through our office one day and he saw it, and he was like, "Hey, have you heard of this thing called Ginny Cam?" And I was like, "No, what's that?" And he was like, "It's this lady, and she just broadcasts her whole life." This was like pre like reality TV kind of stuff, and I was like, "Wow, this is really people pay like $15 a year to just see snapshots of like people cooking and stuff." Nah. Who would care about that?
No, nobody.
So Joe should be here. Joe's Computer Museum. He should be here in a couple of minutes. He's been my kind of co-chair on trying to get this all kicked off. But I really appreciate everybody taking time out of their Wednesday night. Here's Joe. Taking time out of their Wednesday night to come by and just kind of chat about this.
Yeah, no worries.
Because there's so much
Thursday lunchtime.
Yeah, there you go. So what is it? It's like oh, there's Joe. It's
Hello.
Wait,
time
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We can, Logan.
What's up, Logan?
Yeah. All right, well that's good.
I will
I
be
didn't see the
muting
little
a lot because I
thing.
sneeze every other second. So
Joe's
I
got
don't,
COVID.
fortunately.
yeah,
Wonder
let's
why
get
your nose
COVID a
is
third
red.
time.
Stay
Why
6
not?
feet from your computer.
Your nose is so red. I'm gonna call you Rudolph.
Well, that's because I'm smart. And
Oh,
I'm
God.
using this to blow my nose.
Nice and soft. Yeah.
My wife is like, "We have tissues, you know." Oh, well, thank you for telling me after using sandpaper all day long.
I will say though, the I come from a long line of like big sneezers, and it's like sometimes you just need the support of a paper towel.
So,
I know.
so you're
Yeah.
basically saying that noses run in your family?
Well, I thought it was funny.
You got jokes.
I'm
got
bringing the
jokes.
dad jokes today.
Love dad jokes.
You're not even
All
a
right,
dad.
Yes.
All right. So I'm thinking we're real close to kind of like I can't remember. I don't know. A few of the people said I'll see if I can make it, because I'm sure it was a toss up between this and Masked Singer reruns on Hulu. So
that sounds like code for I won't be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I volunteer to do a lot of stuff, and
Everybody's
it's-
showing up now.
I was about to say I knew Sean was going to come, but I didn't
Yeah.
want to put him on the
Oh,
spot.
hey.
Joe's in the house.
Hey,
Hey, Sean.
What's up?
how's it going?
Where's those
Now-
LEDs
it's
at?
going.
The LEDs are all over the place.
Okay.
So you're always going to be known as the LED guy now, Sean. You're
Well, either
locked in
that
for
hand-
that.
You're one hand guy.
That's right.
Now just put LEDs on your hands, you'll be all set.
I've done a little hats off to your hand thing in my next video. So when I finally get around to releasing that, you can have a giggle.
Wow, amazing. I can't wait.
All right.
And awkward silence.
Okay,
Oh.
come on, his turn.
No, I was gonna say, do we want to just go ahead and roll, and then if other people join us, then we can go ahead and just bring them up to speed, or
I'm cool with that.
okay,
I guess.
Sounds
I'd
good.
say charge $5 for everybody that's late.
yeah. Sorry, it goes in the swear jar right over there.
There's a swear jar. I should leave right now.
Uh-oh. Well, I think
Sneeze jar, too.
I know for sure I'm going to be screwed then.
The youngest out of all of us will put us all to shame. Yeah.
Oh, you farting sneaky bastages. So,
Oh wow, that's I know that movie. That's
Yeah.
it's
Haven't heard that
Johnny
reference.
Dangerously.
Dangerously.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you're only
that's
gonna watch
coming back.
one movie with Mary Lou Henner that's got a Weird Al soundtrack, make sure it's Johnny Dangerously.
I'm gonna cut off your arms and shove them up your ice hole.
It's like sent back to Italy, claims I'm not from here or I'm not from there.
I think I have that on Laserdisc somewhere.
It was kind of one of those things where you couldn't turn on Comedy Central for a while
second.
without seeing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Virtually never comes up here. I mean, I saw it when it came out, but I haven't seen that in decades.
It's for
There's
the
this thing
best.
now called the internet. You could download. Procure it.
Okay, so how does that work?
How does that work?
I don't know. I hear things.
Well, half the time it doesn't, but whatever.
Send me a check, Bruce, and then I'll make sure the rest happens.
So you use your VPN to VPN into the nation that has whatever the content is that you want to watch.
Go
So,
on,
like-
go on eBay and then buy it on VHS and 3D print yourself a VHS holder.
Printing
Actually,
away in the background. There we
Yeah.
go. Printing.
What happened to the light? Is it? Oh, I thought it was.
It's there. Oh,
Thought
it's
it
there.
fell down.
Oh, you mean?
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's
just got an iMac G4 in the mail, so I wonder how this.
Oh,
Don't
Oh,
drop
Lord.
it.
timing.
oh no,
Oh,
we're
Lord.
starting with an
Oh, no.
unboxing video.
If you
Doing
put
unboxing right
if
now.
you put RGB in there, I will find out where you live and come relieve you of it.
I live in Philadelphia.
I don't think
I'll make
we'll send Mike over. I don't think an LED would show through that too well because there's the
I really hope that's
translucent,
past.
I don't
but
know
there's-
until I
Yeah, this is awfully smushed. I'm a little concerned.
Oh,
It was only
boy.
$25.
Oh,
To be fair, I've
17
seen
iMac
people
G4.
put a fan in there that was LED lit and it shines
Oh.
out the
Are
top.
we really doing an an unboxing cast review
Eye-boxing.
video?
This doesn't
Well,
look promising.
No, that's a worry.
Oh,
That's not
some,
particularly well packed.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
nice.
You got the packing peanuts.
I didn't want to cry today, Sean.
Yeah, thanks,
Rip.
Mr. Letdown.
Just throw it everywhere. Who
He's
cares?
gonna pull it. It's just a handle. It's just,
It's just
the
the
handle.
neck. Yeah.
It'll come off.
They
Oh,
oh,
that always happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ah.
Paid how much for that?
I'm glad we're
$25.
recording this.
Hey, at least the rest of it's fine.
Hey,
Well,
yeah.
I-
mhm.
I've seen
Just-
worse.
Some super glue, duct tape. I'll take care of that.
Is the screen cracked at all, Sean?
Well, they said the screen was scratched.
Well, for sure
Wow.
now.
Now it's scratched more.
Minor, just minor damage. The front of the computer fell off, but duct tape will fix that.
Is that 17 or 20?
It's a 17, he said.
17. Yeah.
I actually
just
bought
wanna
it from
fuck around
somebody
you.
in my own Discord channel, so I can't be mad at them.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can. I
can.
mean, you can say, hey, people who don't ship stuff right get kicked out.
Hey, kitty. There's a kitty in the background. Hello,
Mm.
kitty.
Cat butt.
But
He's coming to check out the new.
Yeah, I would
acquisition.
have my cat in here, but my cat's kind of an idiot, so
join the club.
Oh, it's monster here at the moment.
Yeah, this could
well,
be
the
a
one
nice
just
Zoom
doesn't move
thing.
at all. The other's an idiot. So
Yeah.
You just
Perfect
need to
balance.
mount that a little closer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's-
yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Oh,
I
hey.
like that.
You could write advertisements on there, put stickers, etc. Lights. Hmm?
You could be the IG4 guy, or do like 9 different like alliterations of that before you settle on something.
Guess everyone's here, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sounds
7:36.
like
If
it.
anybody comes
Yep.
in late, we'll just get him up to
Too late.
speed.
Headlock.
Yeah.
Joe, do you wanna launch, or you gonna let me launch, or what are we doing here?
Sure, I can launch. I've been sitting here quiet, just listening. How are we all doing this evening?
Good.
Very
Good,
good.
hanging in there. We all getting ready for March.
Oh,
sort of.
I don't know. I'm still trying to do a
Also-
February.
Yeah, still haven't got a handle on February yet.
So the entire idea here, I think, is pretty obvious with the hashtag Marchintosh, is to create an entire month where we're tagging things with Marchintosh, but we're focusing on classic Mac and how awesome it is, and spreading that love as far and wide as we possibly can. It started basically, Ron and I were just chatting about something completely random. I don't even remember what it was. And I think Ron came up with this idea. He's like, we should have our own month for something instead of like September and December. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do Max. And it's like, that's cool. And then we started throwing back and forth the idea of, well, what hashtag do we want to do? And after we came up with the hashtag, we're like, okay, now we got to do this thing. Javier there in the background, he's up there somewhere. He designed the logo for us. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say the logo looked pretty good.
Yeah, I
I
like
liked
the
it.
logo a lot.
oh, cool.
Nice.
He did a super good job on that. I had this basic idea, the Happy Mac because it's March with the little 4-leaf clover, but he did a pixel art version of it, and it's super awesome. And then it just grew from there. So now we're all here, and the basic idea is, if I haven't already said it, is to get together, collab amongst ourselves, or just do one-offs, or however you want to do it. But during the month of March, just absolutely inundate the everything with Marcintosh and classic Mac stuff, and to show all those Tandy folks and Commodore folks and stuff where to stick it. And that's basically it. So
Okay.
Cool. A lot. Yeah, I really like that logo. I think that looks awesome with the clover and the pixel art. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely nice.
What a great
logo
designer,
there.
the guy who did that. Wow.
yeah, I wonder who did that. So I guess for what we want to do is kind of brainstorm thoughts and ideas for what we want to do with the media during this month. You know, I'm a very fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy, so thinking forward and brainstorming is not my strong point.
Brain is not strong for me
Definitely
either.
relate there.
The basic ideas I'm coming up with are it's got to be classic Mac. And by classic, I think we came up with OS 9 and earlier, unless it has something to do with Mac history and tying with that, and it goes forward past that.
I mean,
and-
I'd absolutely watch a video,
Yeah.
OS 10 video where somebody's using classic mode to play older games or something, some
Right.
kind of instructional thing of like, you know, bridging the old and the new, something like that.
And it doesn't have to be limited to any one specific thing within the classic Mac. It can be repairing old Macs. It can be dealing with the software. It could be dealing with the Apple II card in the classic Mac. You know, Javier might like that because he's an Apple II guy. Give
Flex.
yeah, the or
$1,000 on eBay.
the DOS card within the Apple II, just or within the Mac or anything.
Hold on.
Software,
Superflex.
emulation, history, just anything to do it.
Oh, of course. There
Oh,
Of course,
what?
you got to bring out the Mac
Hey.
effects.
Mac effects.
Shiny.
Mac effects.
So
Gotta get
yeah,
this
that's however, whatever, whoever. If we want to bring in other people, like we all know each other to some extent, but there are other people that we know that aren't in this group that I would love to invite to this as well. So if you've got other folks that you know that are doing YouTube, Instagram, whatever media that they're doing their cool stuff on that you want to invite, I mean, tell them, hey, during the month of March, it can be one video. It doesn't have to be a lot, but go out there, do it, tag it, and just do the thing. So
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Not
I'm
something.
off. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
Bruce.
Oh,
See you
Bruce,
later.
it was good to see
See ya.
you.
Yep, you too. I'm sorry I couldn't stick around. Next
Okay, enjoy lunch.
time.
Thank you.
That sounds awesome.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do you have anything to add there, Ron, to my weird spiel?
No, it's great. You've hit all you checked all the boxes. I am sure that we will get a lot of people that are going to see what we're going to start and will kind of hop on to that. So I am sure that as the month goes on, things are going to get a little loose in terms of like what we originally kind of set out. But if we give a good start to the month, I am sure that everyone else will kind of realize that it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, like it's a Mac video, but it's like Apple II emulation or something like that, or it's getting those 3DFX cards to work on a PCI Mac under OS 7.6 or something like that. I mean, I think people will figure it out, but what I absolutely don't want to do is I don't want this to be like a gatekeeping kind of thing, because I know that sometimes with like Septandy and with Doscember that it's like a select group, like we're the group of people that are kind of doing this, even though like Clint just kind of like as a one-off just was like, oh yeah, Doscember, and people kind of jumped on it. Well, now it seems like it's a little more like that they've got their folks that are kind of doing content, and then other people get on, and maybe those guys don't get as much of a highlight or as much of a focus. I want to highlight people that have got like channels with 15 subscribers and people that have like 60,000 subscribers, where it's everybody kind of comes in and it's like we're making fun stuff for the community, and I don't want people to feel left out. So anything that we can do to try to foster community is going to be best.
Yeah, the only thing that I have a question on, or maybe a suggestion, is right now I see you guys are circulating like the style guide and the list and stuff and Google Drive docs. do you have a website? Because I see marchintosh.com is available. I could just snag it and set something up. And then we could like put that in our video description so everything is under one umbrella. You know, I just want to make sure
that sounds like it would be a smart move.
Yeah, something along those lines, unless you already have like a social media handle or something like that.
We've just been using like just the hashtag because again it's kind of early days and it's the first year just to see where things go. But Steve, you're probably right. If this is going to be something big that we're going to try to do multiple years, it might be good if some like a name in the community like yourself were to snag like that domain name so it doesn't end up being like a Chinese coupon site.
and I also think like it's easier to point someone to there, and then you could have like a tab of like, hey, how to join, and then just like a cloud of video links or whatever. But at least then like you don't have to put a bunch of links in your video description. You just put the hashtag and the URL. That might be something that works.
You could even just link sort of the Drive documents and stuff on how to get into it onto that as well, or just integrate those onto like a web page somehow.
Sure, I'm not a web dev, so that's why I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
With
mess
WordPress, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, we can at least 2038 when all the Macs stop working, right?
I'll make a nice HTML2 site that's compatible with IE2.1, and we'll all be good.
Hey, what about guys? Why don't we also reach out for famous people or people that knows a lot of people like Jason Scott maybe?
Yeah, I'm
from the archive.org.
I could try and reach out to him. I know people that know him, so I don't know if that helps.
I know him also.
Okay,
I
there you go.
Reach out to him. And also I remember there's this guy from Mac Addict, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
His name is David Pierini. I don't know if he still writes for them, but if he does, I'm gonna let him know that we're gonna be there. Maybe he can put something over there in Mac Addict.
Yeah, I'm assuming even if it's like a written article, that's cool too, or a podcast.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I've been trying to reach out to oh gosh, I'm spacing out on his name.
Adrian,
Larry Pina from that did all the repair guides in the old days, and I've been trying to reach people like that. I emailed Andy Hertzfeld and people. And some people have just said like, hey, like, hey, this is really neat. You're doing this, like you've got my support. Not that I'm going to contribute anything, but
yeah, I was going to say, especially having, somebody with so much significance to the Macintosh platform like Andy Hertzfeld would be pretty cool to, have involved with it or at least supporting it.
Yeah, or at least they retweet something. I mean, Susan Kerr retweets a lot of stuff. It would be neat to.
Yeah. I was just going to mention her.
That would be awesome. Susan Kerr.
Yeah,
I've also
been, shut down by Wozniak yesterday, so I'm not going to try that again.
You were shut down by his assistant. Be correct.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, do I dare ask what happened yesterday?
Oh no, I invited him on to MacYak, and about 3 or 4 days ago, and his team or assistant wrote back, say, "Hey, that sounds cool. Checked. Good luck with your podcast, but he's too busy. He gets thousands of requests a month and blah blah blah."
No, you could invite his assistant on and ask what it's like being.
Yeah, there you go.
You should say, as a student of WazU, I don't think that this is the type of kind of relationship we're supposed to have here. I was guaranteed direct access to Mr. Wozniak.
We were just saying we're going to ship Bruce a wig and just going to use like a webcam filter and he's going to be on Woz.
I think that could work.
I think if he worked on it for a couple of days.
Yeah, Australian.
Australian.
Woz did live there for a while, I think, or I don't know if he still is or not, but
something like that. Yeah.
I think if Bruce worked for a couple of days, he could come up with a pretty convincing impersonation.
What about this guy from Retro Maccast?
Oh yeah, I know those guys. Yeah. I'll contact him.
Yeah.
I think I've seen their show before, but I don't actually know them. So
yeah, James and John. Yeah,
I know John.
Yeah, they do everything at 7 a.m. on a Sunday, right?
I was going to say there's a few other people that.
Podcast.
Oh, sorry about that. There's a few other people that I know I know pretty well. I believe some of you guys might know who Charlie from Master Gecko 4 and Arno.
Yeah,
they
hang around in Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is actually I was originally trying to set up something similar to this, but it was different. And before I realized that this was a thing, but I brought both of them onto that, and I told them that we can always switch over this. So I guess I can send them messages and see if that can be arranged somehow. But
Yeah,
Oh,
more the merrier.
Charlie's got a nice portable that I would like to see him use for that.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
By the way, I'm looking at getting marchintosh.com. So
Oh, I have it open. I was gonna
Just
snag
do
it. Should I do
Snag
it? Or
away.
do I do it?
First.
I don't care who
Just
does it.
done.
If we need a host for it, I have a web server running Linux of my own description on my
Next
own
step.
100 meg fiber at the office that I can put it on.
Okay.
So-
I mean, I already
Nice.
have. If you go to retro.mac84.net, that's the same thing that I would host it on, the whatever server I have. But I could always just do it for now, and I could just transfer the domain to you. So it's just I already have the page open, so it's up to you.
Do it.
That's
Just
fine
do
with
it.
me. I don't
Okay.
care.
All right, I'll get it.
Be cool if we get David Murray, 8-bit guy.
oh yeah. I've actually
He,
met him, but
Ron,
I'm
you
not
reached
sure.
out to him, didn't you?
I did reach out to him, and he said that his production, because his pipeline, I guess, is like 90 days. So
Yeah.
he didn't specifically have anything that he was going to be working on in that time period. And I even said, what if I send you something? And he goes, you were at my house and you know my rules about sending me something. So I guess he doesn't want anybody, like, nothing anymore, because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
attic at his house is full.
he's got
And-
no room. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, well, here's the thing. I was like, even something simple like I'll send you, here's a G4 iMac, and here's like a SD card kit and stuff. You could shoot this in 20 minutes. And he's like, no, it's like, I've got that equipment. I could do that video, but just busy.
Yeah, I get it. Fancy people like to plan things out. What a concept.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean you didn't just have an idea on a Friday night and the video goes up Saturday morning? Come on.
Yeah.
Obviously, your production values are too high.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So-
I was gonna say too, like I've also reached out to like another one of my favorite YouTubers, because I sort of avoided the whole 8-bit guy scenario because I know how he can be sometimes regarding like video ideas. So I reached out to Adrian Black, Adrian's Digital Basement, and I haven't heard back anything. So
Something's
Yeah.
going on. He must be wrist deep in something right now because I've reached out to him twice in the
Yeah.
past couple of weeks and he hasn't responded. So
Mhm.
Here's what he's wrist deep in: Haribo's.
there you go.
It's all gummy. He can't even use the keyboard.
Sounds plausible.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be a
Just trying
good
to
get.
trying to think of anybody else we could add to the list.
Has anybody reached out to Tim Apple? Maybe Tim Apple would do something for us.
You'll get the same
I'll be happy
response
to
from the
do it, but-
same assistant that we got.
He
from
seems like a
Woz.
real accessible kind of guy. You fly down there to his
Yeah.
virtual set, and
You just
We're
got to
gonna-
find him in that big round building.
Yeah, we're
first.
gonna get some drone footage of one of us being tossed off of the ceiling or something. The roof.
I'm looking for Tim Apple's office. Just keep going right. Just keep going right. I've passed this coffee kiosk 3 times.
Security guys are starting to follow me. Yeah. Oh, there's the guys. What are their names? I was on another podcast, the Icon Garden. I can reach out.
Oh
to
yeah,
those
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
I was gonna say there's also
That's right.
I don't know. I don't really watch his channel that much anymore, but there's a Paraphractic, Paraphractic
Yeah.
retro
And,
recipes.
and
I'm
I
not sure
did
though if
reach
he's
out
really.
to him. I
Oh,
got
you
I got
did?
I got
Okay.
the soft no, where he's like, I'll keep an eye on things, kind of thing.
Okay.
What about
it's-
Leo
yeah.
Laporte? Have you guys?
Leo Laporte,
Leo
I don't
Laporte.
follow him anymore, but maybe.
I
Well,
used to have his email. I wonder
Reach
if it's
out
still the same thing.
Reach out to
to
him.
Kate Botello.
yeah.
See if she'd do something with us with Leo Laporte. I'm
If
gonna say
anybody
that's a
could
hard
get-
no.
Yeah. I mean, Leo would
Maybe
probably
Martin
give us the
Sargent
hard
will
no,
step
but
up and
Kate-
do something for us.
Kate
Yeah.
might get a semi commitment out of him. Who knows?
I won an iPhone from Leo ages ago.
Oh, I was gonna say another slightly smaller, like 2,000 subscriber range. There's JDW. I'm not sure though if he's really into all that stuff, but he's definitely an option. I watch it.
I'm sure he'll just slap a hashtag on whatever his next
Yeah.
project is.
I
That's
sent
sort of
him an
probably
email
what I'm
today.
thinking, but-
I sent him an
Okay,
email today.
great.
Oh, cool.
Very
Okay, so you got him. I
I think we should try at least send a message to Kate from Macintosh Librarian.
Oh, I was literally just gonna
Yeah.
ask.
The OS 10 is right up her alley.
And I think I tried to, but her YouTube channel doesn't have like the contact stuff on it.
I
well,
could
I mean,
reach
you
out
can
on. She's on Discord. I could
Yeah,
send
yeah,
her
we're
a
on
message.
Discord.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I love her channel. Her channel's great.
And I'm spamming her now.
I'm gonna do. Hey, wake up!
I'm getting the message that we have a 10-minute window remaining because this is the free Zoom.
Oh, really? I didn't know there was a time
to pay for this, huh?
Yeah, it's 45 minutes. I had an account for
everyone talk
8
fast.
months. Yeah.
All right, marchintosh.com has been purchased. So I'll
Sweet.
email you guys once that's set up.
Ooh, I think have you guys reached out to I'm guessing you probably have, but Retro Man Cave?
I can reach out to him.
Now RMC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when the 10-minute clock runs out, do we have a place to stay in touch with each other? Do we have a Discord, an iMessage thread? Or
I'm pretty active on Discord. I mean, that's how I stay in contact with most of you guys. But
do you ever sleep?
If you send me a link, I'm happy to join up wherever people are chatting and doing stuff already. I think there are a couple like items of business that we got to kick out before like 9 minutes are up. When do we want to start doing any sort of pre-promotion? Maybe about 2 weeks out or something like that.
At least
like tease.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it's
I'm
fine
currently...
to tease before that.
sorry.
But like, if
I've
you
already
want...
been throwing teasers out. On,
Yeah.
on stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my upload schedule isn't terribly frequent. So, I mean, I have a video that is, 75% complete that I'm probably going to slap something on the end of. So that's sort of my plan for that.
I haven't done anything in months, and I'm not known to do anything Mac related at all, but I can. So,
well, please
put the Discord link in the chat just so you guys see it.
Okay.
You have room on your desk over there, Jay?
Well, now that the printer has moved up there, I'm starting to be able to see desk space again. Look, see.
Oh wait, so this.
I see a bit. There's no room for a G4 there.
G4 is in the basement, but it'll come up.
I don't know what the production schedule is on MacYak, but is there
schedule?
We go live Thursdays at 8. We plan Thursdays at 7.
Thursdays at 7. Like what's the latest stuff? So when can maybe Joe come on MacYak and
You're
maybe
free tomorrow?
Well,
I think that 2 week period, I don't know whether we should just mention it first and then the next week have him on, or have him on first and then the next week say, hey, don't forget this is coming up. So, but I definitely think within 2 weeks of March, we should have somebody on.
Yeah.
All right. I volunteered Joe's got the biggest community kind of profile compared to myself. I just broke 400 subscribers. Gonna have that.
Sweet.
Gonna have that. My idea, I'm going to have that 410 subscriber special, and at the end, the number goes down to 409. So,
yeah.
Formula.
Seems that's always how it is.
Yeah.
I think I'm just tickling 600 right now. I haven't checked in a while.
I broke 100 and I'm very happy.
I feel so
passed to 160 a few days ago, so nothing compared to some of you guys' channels. I mean,
I just put the word out on my friends list because I was like, friends, Romani, country boys, lend me your subs. I was like, it ain't costing you a damn thing. What are you doing? Just go out, sub the channel. I got one video that's like 4 hours long. Just turn it on at night and go to bed. And the next morning, I will reap the benefits. And you will have
John, is your Minecraft server still going?
Yeah, I just switched it over to Mac Mini off of the G5.
Oh, really?
Oh,
nice.
So how many?
I love that video. That video is great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I find it cool that my Happy Mac made it into the thumbnail. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, that could give, you can let's see, it's a Mac Mini. Well, who cares? It's all Mac stuff.
Host the site off the. Oh, yeah.
Put the site on the G5.
We're just under 6 minutes, so we've got everybody has seen Style Guide. Everybody's good with that. Anything that needs to be tweaked on Style Guide, you guys think? Chicago font, that looks okay.
Oh, perfect.
So Chicago font, do you mean like the thumbnail or across the video? Or
well,
both?
if you were gonna do text in your video that specifically addresses Marchintosh, maybe try to use like outside of the graphics or anything like that. It would be great to, because that feels like the quintessential kind of Mac font to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I don't know. Like I was just wondering if it was like universal for like your videos for that, or if it was just like something to do with like the thumbnails or stuff like that. But that answers my question. So
it's probably a best judgment kind of thing. It's you know how you like to make your content. So if you can shoehorn it in, shoehorn it in. If it doesn't work, then if it's not fun, then it ceases to be.
Well, so. I think that will work fine.
So if Style Guide looks okay, and we've got a URL going here, or website going, and the welcome document kind of looks okay and seems pretty straightforward, and it's like, if you guys read the do's and don'ts, if there's any don'ts that you think stand out that might need to be added to that, just communicate that, and we'll figure that out. Things to add. We tried to have more do's than don'ts.
Looks like Steve put the Discord link in the chat here.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean,
what say you, Ken? You've been kind of quiet.
What about me?
What do you think? What any ideas do you have?
Yeah, I've been saving a special item in my collection for something kind of like this. I would like to do a full-blown retrospective on the Macintosh TV.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Make sure that you dedicate at least 10 minutes of the video to why they left the CD flap beige.
That drives me crazy.
The freaking beige CD flap.
It drives me nuts, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
I like the
absolutely.
beige CD flap. I think it's iconic.
I have a good story about that, Ken, so we could talk offline.
Well, no,
That
it's
makes me laugh.
funny
Let's do
because
that.
I was looking at one like the other day. I'm like, why the heck did they leave it beige?
Because it was a
Didn't care
standard
about
part,
it
and
at all.
yeah.
I mean, I
didn't
guess
care.
it's got to be cheaper.
Yeah. I used to work for Montgomery Ward a million years ago, to date myself. And we used to sell, I like one Christmas one year, I sold like 10 Performa 575s.
Oh man, I want one of the.
Three
I'm
of
kind
them
of-
came back because people were like, there's these little lines on the screen. And we tried cleaning it. So it's like,
Oh, the Trentron lines.
yeah, the Trentron
yeah.
lines. And you explain where it's like, I said, this is just,
Yeah.
it's part of the technology. There's not a lot you can do about it. So, and I had a friend that worked at CompUSA, and he was like, you'll never believe what people bring these Mac TVs back for. I mean, they suck. Don't get me wrong, but it's that
Yeah.
beige door. I'm staring at that beige door, and it just put me off.
Hey, spray paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm?
Yeah.
Go get me a beige box compact. At least they did it all in one color.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Can't
kind of
argue with
mad
that.
because I was gonna get two of those. I forget if they were Performa or LC 575s, but it's one of those like all-in-one, Trinitron CD.
Falls apart when you
drive
look
one.
at it wrong.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's not as bad as my Tape Book 160 tape because that's all that's keeping the screen attached, but
Tape book.
If it works, right?
it works.
It's not dumb
Barely,
if it
but
works.
It does.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the case design of those. I'm kind of mad that I didn't get those, but whatever.
They're
Yeah,
still
it
out
would've
there.
Old school.
Just have them mail
Yeah.
them to you. They'll mail them to you in pieces.
we got
Yeah, I mean,
110 seconds left. Just so you know.
It's a kit. You can just assemble it yourself.
Yeah.
Duct tape. That's
A
all
little
you
bit,
need.
a little bit of glue, and you're all set. It's
Yeah.
I got people all the time in this area that are like, I got a Performa 550. I've got one of those machines, and they're like, well, I'll mail it to you, and I'm like, no,
No.
I'm going to come to you. So
Yeah.
minute 30. If we're looking good on everything, and everybody feels kind of confident about what we're
Feel good
doing,
about it.
then I really, really appreciate everybody coming together tonight and
Sure.
taking a few minutes
Yeah.
just to kind of like make introductions if we haven't met face to face yet. But
Mhm.
I think this will be a fun event. I know that Joe has put a lot of thought into it. I've tried to put a lot of thought into it. Javier has been kind enough to kind of get our artwork and stuff lined out. So, and everybody's expertise is going to make this a successful event. And if we do
Sounds
well
good.
this year, we'll expand it out, and we'll
Yeah.
we'll kick the crap out of those
Just
DOS Center
contact
people.
anybody that you think might want to join that's
Yeah.
not here, obviously. Just contact them and see what they think.
Yeah, please
I'll
spread the
definitely be
word.
sure to send out messages to Charlie and iApple guy, Arno.
And,
because-
Join the Discord channel if you haven't, whoever's not there. And I'll make a channel. I'll make a Marchintosh channel that we could talk in. If you guys
Awesome.
want.
And if you want some help with the website, let me know.
Okay, sure.
Great. All right.
Sounds good.
See everybody in
Okay.
Discord here.
Good
All
talk, dude.
So-
All right.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you,
You guys.
everybody. Have a
Thanks,
great night.
Ron.